and welcome back. Today we have the BuzzTV E5, and we are starting to get into some killer devices here. BuzzTV is doing some amazing stuff. If you guys are brand new to the channel, make sure you guys do consider subscribing. I always leave in the description below links to this stuff. That way you guys can get hooked up. So check the description if you guys want to purchase any of this stuff. And I also have discount codes, so that way you guys get a hookup. I have some in stock. If you guys want some, shoot me an email, rohasentertainment@gmail.com. Okay, leave me a comment. Let me know if you guys have played with any of this stuff. This is why I love BuzzTV. They keep reinventing themselves. Some of their more upper end devices, not their budgeted devices, you're gonna get something a little bit more fancy, and I mean a little bit more fancy. So pretty good stuff here. So I always like how BuzzTV does their stuff and does their packaging. Now they do have they're gonna have their 200 remote, and it has a QR code here if you guys need a guide of any sorts, which is nice. Now here is the device. Looks a little fancy. The actual plastic on this feels like basic, doesn't feel crazy on there. The outlining though feels a little bit different. It just feels different. Okay, this is new. It has a power button here on the side. Haven't seen them do that at all before, actually, now that I think about it. TF card slot. You got two USBs, and one's a 3.0. You got your AV port. You got your Ethernet, HDMI, optical, and your power, USB-C power. Okay, that's new. Big time, that's new. It says that it's 32 gigs of internal storage, so we'll see. But everything is just packaged nice. You got your cables, USB Type-C power supply, and your IR remote, which is super different. Now they do have, I know they have like adapters that you could plug in if you are in different parts of the world. With me, because I'm here in the States, and you already know, like, hey, we know what you want. So, but they do have adapters. So all you go do is just close it, slide it in, and you're good. There is their BuzzTV logo, and you just slide it in, and you do get a USB-C, which is pretty new. They're going next level tech right here, right now, pun intended. Now they are giving you two Energizer bunnies. It's usually triple A, but these are double A's. Okay, they're giving you a bigger battery. Yeah, normally they're double A's. So, ooh, this is a new remote. This is a nice remote. Wow. So this is different, big time. So for one, well, you could see how the curve is here, and you do get a couple stuff here. So I'm going to go through this remote on another video soon, so that way you guys get set up. But yeah, this is pretty nice, and yeah, sure enough, it is using two double A's, and it just feels really nice. Buttons are much bigger. Everything just feels really clean and really like it's their standard remote, but they just made it, I don't know how to say better, but they just made it better, more modern, I guess. So okay, let's go ahead and plug this guy in. I feel kind of fancy plugging in my USB-C. So it looks like there's a really dim button there. It's like blue. It's really mellow. It's not like nothing huge, but it's there. I really don't like that power button on the side. I feel like I've already accidentally pushed it several times. Okay, so when you first open it, it's going to give you a couple things here. It's going to say what language you speak. So just follow the on-screen instructions, and that should be pretty much it. Pretty simple. And obviously when you come down here, you can scroll down. I've done this several times, but this is ordered by time zones and not alpha order. So if I'm trying to look for like Pacific, I got to come up to a GMT 700. So there it is. And then whatever your capture card is, mine's a 1080p capture card, so that's all it's going to pull. So follow the instructions, and you should be set up pretty quick. Now, once you've successfully connected the Wi-Fi, you're going to get an update here that says checking, and it just kind of goes quick. It's like boom, 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 fast. And then it starts doing some updates like this: DRM info, Netflix, Google Chrome, stuff like that. You just gotta wait, give it a minute. That update in the very beginning though, where it says checking and then it zooms right past, that's the BuzzTV OTA. So if you look at the very bottom in the middle, it says App Installer, Android TV, BuzzTV OTA. That's where you could double check to be sure that you do have the latest and greatest. When you first get these devices, it's good to check. But BuzzTV has been doing really, really good on making sure that these devices are updated when you already get them. But again, depending on when you do get them, it might need another update. So there you go. Okay, what are the specs? Okay, so here we go. I just got IDA 64 installed. Great app. Has tons of information here about the device. So system, this is using an Amlogic chipset. It is advertised as 32 gigs of internal storage, and you're left with about 23 gigs, almost 24. It is 2 gigs of RAM, which great. CPU, you are running a quad-core ARM Cortex A55, good stuff. As far as the display goes, it's going to be pulling full resolutions, 1920 by 1080p. Mali G31. Pretty popular within these devices. Android, you are going to be using Android 11, and the device is not rooted. As far as codecs goes, super important here. You do have LATM. This is going to be your decoder C2 and decoder OMX. Also, you get encoder C2 and encoder OMX. So it looks like quadruplets, but it's for each one of those. So LATM, 3GPP, AMR, Flock, ALA, MPEG, Opus, RAW, Vorbis. You get all the really, really, really good stuff. As far as your video goes, you do get a lot of the Amlogic stuff. I've noticed that they switched over to a lot of these ones, and they are providing all the awesome codecs for videos. So you get, and look at this at the bottom here, I just ran into the Dolby Vision. You got DVHE decoder, DVAV, and DAV1, and this is all Amlogic Dolby Vision codecs, so that's great. So you have AV01, AVC, AVS, RM 10, 20, 30, 40. You got VP8, and I'm pretty sure I saw VP9 here. You got HEVC, 263, 264. And again, there's your VP8s and VP9s, MP4V ES. You have everything that you're going to want to have with this device to get like some great 4K quality content and some great surround sound stuff. It's all built into this device. This is a killer device here. So let me know what you guys think. I try to get you guys here all the latest and greatest. This device is a beast, and this remote is just, yeah, I'm gonna do another video on some like what's new with BuzzTV, but some great stuff. With all that being said, I hope you guys appreciated today's episode. As always, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.